Hello and welcome back to Order Battle Burma Road on Paradox Gamer playing. We are ready for Ledo Road scenario in North Burma, January 44. Since the Burma Road was cut in 1942, the Allies have lacked an overland supply route to China. The construction of the Ledo Road must resolve this, but Japanese forces still lurk along the intended route. So let's see what that is all about. As soon as it's loading up. There we go. And the briefing. So, since the loss of the Burma Road, we've been forced to airlift supplies into China, and Command has decided something must be done about this. Your mission is to clear a path from Ledo to Walao so that the newly planned Ledo Road can begin construction. As the terrain is dense and treacherous, frontal assaults on Japanese positions may prove very difficult. Whenever possible, alternative routes should be used through the jungle to outflank the enemy. Construction groups will be sent forward each time we've cleared out a Japanese outpost. These units must then be protected and allowed to reach the designated construction zones. The Chinese have also sent a token force to assist in the operation. After all, China's own chances in the war with Japan may be determined by the completion of the Ledo Road. Alrighty, capture all primary VPs. Xinbiwang, Yubang, Mai Kwang, and what's the name of that? That's Walao Boom. You have to capture those four, and one construction unit must survive. Also secondary, all construction units survive. Plus one specialization point. So that's not a lot of bonuses in this one. Let's see, so the road starts here in Ledo. It goes down here, crosses over here, and then down here, and ends down there. And we are advised to go around the enemy positions. Right. We got 929 points, 17 command air, and 50 ground. Let's get to the air units first. We have the ferry battle as usual. Get that up and running. Up 14, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12. That's 4 fighters. I'll leave the Warhawk alone again. Just bring all the Hang on, the Spitfires can actually upgrade. 82 points. So what's the difference? 1 up against bombers, 2 up against fighters, 1 up defensively against fighters. I don't know, we'll see if I have the points for that. What about the ferry battle? Could that upgrade? No. So get the 4 Spitfires out. There we go. And we have the this one. There we go. Alrighty then. So that was the air command point, and now the ground. Let's see where we can put guys. Yeah, it's just up here in the corner. Okay. So I want to take the 2 construction zones at about the same time, I guess. We do have the Gurkhas, which I will... Oh, they can upgrade too. How much is that? Gurkha 43 is 46 points. Okay. Put them over here with the Chinese. Get all the Gurkhas upgraded. We got 3 of those. like that. And then we have the regular infantry is also 42. That can also be upgraded to 43. What about the heavy? Heavy is 42 and can become 43 as well. So we're going to spend a lot of points on upgrading here. At least all the infantry is supposed to get upgrades. That's one more. There we go. So still got 27 left, and we have engineers, special forces, the Chindits with the universal carrier. One of them died in the last scenario. How much would that cost? 70 to revive. How much do they cost to purchase? The same. The question is, do they revive with the universal carrier on for 70? Because if you want to place that on, that will be 110. I'm not sure about that. Well, let's start putting the guys that we already have. We want the Crusader there, and the Humber right behind. 2-pounder AT gun will be there. And let's allocate the 5.5 to this side of the battle, and the other two will be allocated to this side of the battle. Perhaps there. Yeah, let's just put them here so they can reach Xinpiwang. Still got 8 points to go. So that's 3, 4, 5. 5 if I employ these guys. Special air service can also be upgraded to 44. Put that here. Special boat service 44. And then we got Chindits with carriers, so they are actually pretty good even though they don't have any points, but they're good at encircling enemy units. Also, they can spend 3 turns without supply, so you can send them out front. Let's try and revive that guy and see what he comes back with. Alright, he came back without the carrier. So let's equip him with the carrier again. I'll put him here. So we're leaving the engineers behind again, and also the Warhawk. Everybody else are ready to go. Alright, so we do see Japanese infantry 43 and a artillery piece down here already in sight. Let's bring forward these guys. There could be a AA gun in there, so let's find out. That's an AT gun in there. Okay. So let's fire on them. And then take this town right away. And then we can hit these guys with the Sherman. We got Sherman, militia, infantry, and militia. Let's bring the Sherman over here first. Let's do a gun duel with the enemy artillery. And bring the Chinese infantry down here. And we'll just bring the Gurkhas forward like that. And the Chinese infantry can just move around here. So that's this side of the map. We still have the bomber Oh, let's take the recon guy first. Bring him down here. Let's see what we got. Oh, there's some kind of plane over here. Alright, let's send a fighter down and see what that is. There's an enemy AA gun right there. That's a Kai 44 fighter and a Kai 48. I'm gonna go for the fighter. And the AA gun does not support. That is a bit surprising. Let's keep firing on this fighter so that we can get that down. And out of the way. I also spotted some artillery down here. We have a Hoto, that's self-propelled artillery. There's a bunker here as well. Let's bring the heavies forward. They don't spot anything. They still got the mortars. So where do we get the bomber? We can bomb this one. Or we can bomb the artillery. Let's go for the bunker over here. Does not take any losses from the AA gun. Alright, let's mortar the bunker as well. And then bring down the tank. Before I do that, I could attack it with artillery first. And then the tank. So the bunker will be out of action, more or less. So we need more infantry. I'm not going to go up here because there's definitely something in there. So we're just gonna move up like this, like that, and we'll bring the carrier around this way. And we have the Humber comes around this way. AT gun moves down. We have the other carrier, which I will put out here. And then we have the special service guys. Let's move one up. Where do I want the boat guys? I want the SAS here and the boat over here. And that's the turn. Let's see how the Japanese are reacting to that. So the infantry up here is a suicide attack on the Chinese. The bomber attacks my infantry. Away from its protection, that's good. And now the ground units. The artillery fires and does no damage because we already took it down to 6. The AA gun though. And the artillery fires on the bunker. And they've got heavy infantry in the town. That's also good to know. We also now have the commander, Horde Wingate. I don't know what his stats are, I can't see that. But we'll get him on the heavies, I guess. What? This guy got seriously hit by the AA gun, so he's gonna hit back. And the others will attack the bomber over... where is it? There it is. And down it goes. There's also an AA gun there. Let's come down this way and see what we got. Oh, shoot. There are a couple of fighters coming in here, and I have my bomber right there. And they can definitely reach that. So let's head home with the bomber. It's a waste of points to try and defend that. Now, let's see. Oh, there's also an AA gun there. I hadn't seen that. I need to take care of that. Absolutely. Let's use the Chindits. No, hang on. Let's take a closer look what we got. So we have the Special Air Service. Nobody can get around to this side of the bunker, which is a little bit annoying. Let's use these guys to go here. Take out the bunker. And then the tank will hit the artillery. My artillery will hit the guys in the town, the heavies. These guys will just replenish. And this AA gun needs to be moved out of the way successfully. Come forward and leave the AA gun there and hit the heavy infantry instead. Bring the carrier around this way. And then we still have the Special Air Service. Do you want to put them? Let's put them behind here. Get the AT gun forward. And then we still have the Chindits over here. Let's wait with those for a second. Let's just see what's going on over here. I want the Chinese to dispose of these guys. And move up. Now these guys are going to come down this way and take out that artillery piece. Make sure that it goes away. And then there's still the AT gun, which I will handle with my other Gurkhas. And that should clear out that area. Then we can bring the Sherman out in the open and move the Chinese up. Also the SPS. Come over there, and the artillery will move up. So these guys can concentrate on this area. Let's bring the Chindits down to here. And then this one over here. I think that is pretty much it. Yes. So let's see where the fighter might just take out my Fairey Sea Fox. But I think it's more likely they will attack my fighters up here. Let's see. Actually, that one does nothing. This one will attack though. Yes. Does 3 damage but receives 4 in return. Right, Heavies takes a shot, but that's just making them weaker. The artillery, of course, will take a shot. It's still active, 7 strength point and good organization. So that took a point off of me as well. Let's get the fighters down here. Start working on this guy. I think I'll leave this guy on the map just to take out the fighter. And then I know the other fighter will come and take a shot at my Spitfire again. Meanwhile, we'll repair. How much does repair cost? Oh, I clicked it. No matter. So that one is repaired, and we'll keep the bomber grounded for now. Let's see what we have over here. Oh, there is a Habaki G4M2 bomber there. Interesting. Also some artillery, AT gun, a K-Re, Type 3, and another bunker. Right, so on the ground, there's also a K-Re here and some fresh infantry there, which I cannot reach. I think my artillery will move forward this turn. Get the artillery again. Clear out the town. They move straight back, that's interesting. We'll bring up the heavies. And then we can either take these out. There's a chance we can take out the artillery. Or we can take out that one. Let's take out the artillery. I can actually move up on that move. And then that will clear the town so that my infantry can get up instead. Did I think that through? Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's bring the SAS guys down here and take out that artillery piece. The airfield down here is probably defended, so let's just take it easy around that wing. And then we can bring the infantry into the town and take out the heavies here. And let's push this one back. Just bring the AT gun up to, I don't know, here. And let's move the artillery forward. And then we still got the Humber. Let's wait with that for a second and move over here. Let's advance on the construction zone. Bring the Sherman around. Move up the Chinese. And the artillery. And the special boat guys. Let's bring them through this way. So we still don't know what is in Yupang. I do have the Chindits around here. They could break through. Let's just move them down here. Now, moving the Humber forward is not going to do any good. So either he stays or I can go over here. Yeah, go over there. And I think that's it. The bomber's gonna stay there, so yeah. Alright, Japanese turn 3. The tank is... Oh no, what's that? The construction guys appeared right there. And they are within range of all the enemy units. That's extremely stupid. Well, the bomber does that, and as expected, the enemy fighter will attack my damaged airplane. Now let's see if that construction guy actually survives that. I don't think I can save it. How could us... Construction commences. So I should have walked into the construction site so that he wouldn't appear. Okay, it's time to put in a break, and let's see if I can get out of that one. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.